Hi, I'm Fifi, and this is Going Deeper with the Lord. So, today I'm talking about transitions, that place of change when things are changing and we're moving from one place to another, or one state to another, or one condition to another. Transitions are necessary because it shows that finally there is movement. It shows that the plan of God is advancing. But at the same time, transitions come with losses, especially with the wilderness season when we are moving from the wilderness, the place where we have known God, we have experienced God, to a place where God has promised us. The wilderness, as exhausting as it can be, as depleting as it can be, as demanding spiritually, emotionally as it can be, it gets comfortable. We get to a point where we are so comfortable that when finally things are moving, you look at where you are and you realize that, man, I had it good. I didn't have to worry about anything. God was just providing me with this and that. All I did was just to be available to the Lord and to carry out his instructions and obey them. And even when we look at the Israelites as well, when they were in the wilderness, they were being provided for. They didn't have to go hunting. They didn't have to go and toil and cultivate the land and harvest and go through all those processes. God was with them. God was guiding them. God was their provider. But when the manna stopped, they were being promoted to the promised land, the land flowing with milk and honey. But as beautiful as the promise is, it calls for more responsibilities. We are leaving behind some comfort. God is now taking off his hands and then entrusting us with this thing. And now we have to show him that whatever that he taught us in the wilderness, we have the ability and the capacity to execute it for his own glory. Even for myself, I've been in a very difficult place where I feel like, oh, am I ready yet? But I am the same person who have been wailing all the time saying, God, are we there yet? Lord, I'm tired. Lord, I'm fatigued. Lord, I'm worn out. God, I'm bent out. Or are we there yet? It's been years. God, where is this promise? But now I feel like God is about to do it because I can see some radical changes in my life right now. And I look at where I am and I'm realizing that, well, I want stability. But stability is going to cost me this and this and this. I will no longer have access to my grandkids the way I did when I was in the wilderness. I'm no longer going to be going at the slow pace of the Lord where I'm just available to the Lord for any instruction that he's about to give me. When I get to the other side, it's go, 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 go. Now life is going to require me to move, and to move at the pace where I have to be very productive. It's all about taking instructions from the Lord and hit the ground running and meeting people, doing business with people, at the same time prioritizing God so that we don't lose that connection with him after he gives us his promise. With us, we always feel like, okay, I've been here for quite a while. Maybe it is time. So we are always looking at where we are going and we are failing to focus on where we are and what God is doing in our lives with where we are. And I've just been looking at the things that I'm going to lose and going to miss when God finally opens doors for me. And I realize that when God is developing us, we tend to be ungrateful for where we are with the Lord. The other side calls for more responsibility, more accountability. God takes his hands off for what he has been doing in us, and he's saying, you are ready now. I have fashioned you, I've designed you, I've crafted you, I've developed you, I have worked in you. Show them what God can do with a yielded vessel. And that calls for more responsibilities. This is what I've learned in the transition period, that sometimes we take where we are for granted and we are less grateful because our eyes are just on the other side. Our eyes are on the promised land, and we fail to acknowledge and to take a moment to be grateful for where we are. We fail to see what God is doing. And then when it is time to move to the other side, we look back and say, I don't have time anymore. I'm always busy. I don't have time for my kids. I don't have time for my grandkids. I can see them the way I used to. But I didn't steward the time well when I was with them. I should have stewarded the time well making sure that every moment with them, I was maximizing it, because I would not always have that. Friends, that's all that I wanted to share. God bless you and have a great weekend.